Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on your person's feelings and intentions about you. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush, or specific person. And I'm very excited to be doing this reading for you today. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V, and I absolutely love and feel so deeply passionate about guiding you on this journey with your specific person through tarot. So I want to send a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already been part of this beautiful global family. Thank you so much. I deeply love and appreciate all of you. So as always, I have 3 groups and many ways for you to choose your group. You can choose from number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take them all and take the messages that resonate, or you can look at each of the images, which I'll show you. You can also choose from the crystals, which I will show you, and then we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people like to take their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So be gentle with yourself. There is no right or wrong answer here. Do realize that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But if you want clarity on your specific situation, that happens in a private reading, because these here are general messages. So this is where, in a private reading, we look directly at your connection and the questions that are weighing on you, so you can understand what's really going on and what to do next. Now, I have 2 options for you with that. One is the live reading experience, where you and I get together on a video call. I love this. I believe it is the most powerful reading you can have, because we have that energetic connection and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. The other option is pre-recorded video reading, and with the live you can have that recorded as well. And I highly suggest that also, because when you keep watching it a few times, you will learn even more than you did in the first place, right? So this is very rich. It's full of knowledge. So if you would like either one of these readings, the link is in the description box below, as well as on your screen right now. All right, so let's take a deep breath and see which of these we feel most guided to. So for group number 1, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. Let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Okay, so for group number 1, we have Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Aquarius. Group number 2, we have Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. For group number 3, we have Virgo, Pisces, Aries, and Libra. So go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal, and Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, and Aquarius. Let's see What are their feelings and intentions about you? What are their feelings and intentions? We're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Movement. Well, that's a beautiful first card to get. Extremes. Stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Cheer up, live in the moment. Okay. So there's definitely been some difficult times in this connection. I feel like your person is deeply experiencing all of the different emotions that have come up from this connection. I feel like there's something in you, group one, that has touched this person in a very, very deep way. Almost to the point where it's like there's a part of them that feels a little out of control around you. And I don't mean this in any kind of negative way, because I feel like this is the kind of person who, in the past, before they've met you, they kind of pride themselves on being controlled and contained. Like their default in life is needing to look like they are in control, like they are steady, they are calm. There's something about the way this person wants their external reputation to be. It's like they want to be viewed as somebody who is reliable, as somebody who is respected, as someone who, you know, keeps their emotions under control. There's like a sense of ego and pride around that self-image that this person has, as well as the image that they want other people to have of them. Now, what's interesting here is that you have kind of pierced through that bubble. I'm getting this vision from spirit, like it's like a bubble. Like this person likes to keep themselves in that bubble of, look at me, I am calm, I am in control. I don't let extremes touch me. I don't let, deep feelings come to the surface, because I don't want to be perceived that way. I don't want my image to be like that. But yet there's something about you that has very deeply touched this person, and it's making those parts of them come out. So you may have seen this in behavior that they try to contain, like they try to contain their emotions, they try to repress their emotions about you, but they come out in extremes sometimes because you touch them in such a deep way that there are parts of them that are being activated that they have kind of deadened. Like parts of them that they have kept under control are starting to kind of bounce out, right? And that might look like stress in this person, turbulence, tension, arguments, right? It might come out in a way that feels like an argument or that feels like a conflict. But what it's really doing is that it's moving things in this person that have been stuck for a very long time. And what I mean by movement is energetic movement, a movement of their energy, a movement of their desire, a movement of things within them that they tried to keep under lock and key, like under really tight control. But eventually what happens in these situations is that somebody meets someone where that control becomes very difficult to maintain, because that person is you, in the sense that you have unlocked those things in them that is making them feel like that control that they used to have is no longer holding them together anymore. So I feel like right now in their feelings, they're feeling a lot of extreme feelings for you. you're unlocking things in them that they have wanted to keep silent for a long time. And that might be causing a lot of stress in this person, because they kind of have to now deal with, do I try to keep controlling these emotions, or do I let these emotions actually come out even though it makes me feel very uncomfortable? So this person right now may also be feeling very down. They might be trying to deal with how they see themselves. They might be trying to deal with kind of a new way of being because they've been shut down for a while. Like, I feel like this person has, even if their outside life feels like it's moving forward or looks like it's moving forward, there's an internal shutdown that they've been dealing with that has made them feel comfortable, right? Sometimes people find comfort and stability even though their emotions are shut down, and then they meet somebody that makes all of those emotions come out again. And I feel like that's what's going on in their feelings towards you. And that is why right now their intentions are coming up like not so clear, other than they're trying to come back to some sort of good place. And again, this has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their own internal process of what they're going through because of what this connection is now asking of them, or what is coming out of them because of this connection and the feelings that are growing now within them. So they might be trying to come back to this equilibrium, right? Like, I've been really stressed. I've been feeling these extreme things. I need to come back to normal. They're trying to come back to a baseline normal again. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions towards you? We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, see, there's the conflict right there. Four of Wands. Eight of Cups. Death. The Sun. Yeah. So this is really interesting energy. We're seeing, again, see, with this and the extremes, we're seeing the passionate energy come through here, right? Wands energy, very fiery, very passionate. You're definitely causing internal conflict, right? Internal conflict around the fact that they want this relationship. So there's a sense of like, you bring out things in this person that are very difficult for them to handle emotionally, but yet at the same time, it's kind of like a hurt so good situation where yes, that hurts, yes, that's difficult, but they also still want it. They still desire that. They desire the union of that. Because even though there's conflict, and I feel like right now you might be experiencing both their internal conflict within themselves, as well as their external conflict in terms of it might be coming out in behavior with you. Because of that fluctuation, right? The ups and downs of those emotions that they're experiencing, probably at a very heightened state, in a very extreme way. The internal conflict that they're going through may be coming out as external conflict with you, where again they might be seeming very stressful or stressed out. They might be being annoyed. Their temper might be short. They might argue very easily, or they might express like a sense of, I'm really agitated right now, right? This is all there, and they're very aware of that. But underneath that agitation, underneath those extremes, there's a desire of, even though this is making me feel very uncomfortable, I don't wish to let it go. I want to experience this because there's something in them that is also very attracted to that sense of being out of control. I know it sounds like a contradiction, but it is possible for both of those things to exist. Like it may, this love, this connection makes you feel right now very destabilized, but at the same time, you don't want to lose it. You want it. And that is why we're getting this Eight of Cups as the central energy. This person, your person in their feelings and intentions are realizing that they're going to have to make a choice. What is it that they want to walk away from? Do they want to walk away from the discomfort, which means walking away from you? Or do they want to walk towards the discomfort, but still experience you? So right now they're in the decision-making process of, what is it that I need to actually deal with? What is it that I truly want? I feel like this person right now, because they've been going through a lot of extremes of emotion, it's like, look at this, look at the two paths in front of them. Major arcana. And there's a progression here. Look at this, internal and external conflict. Still wanting the connection, still wanting to feel that union. Knowing that you have to make a choice of what you actually need to walk away from. Your own fears or you. Are they wanting to walk away from their fears and walk towards you? Or are they wanting to walk towards their fears and walk away from you? And now that next choice is leading them to either death or the sun. Which means, are they willing to lose you? Are they willing to end this over their own internal and external conflict? Or are they willing to sit in that discomfort, adjust to all of these emotions and these new things that have been suppressed in them for a long time, adjust to them coming out, knowing that on the other side, there is something very beautiful. If they can just regulate their emotions, if they can just get to the other side and be willing to admit that they've met someone like you who is transforming them inside out. Like this love, this connection is transforming them. But are they ready for that transformation? Are they willing to see that the sun, the light, the beauty is on the other side of the discomfort? It's on the other side of these difficult emotional places that this person is going to at this time. What else is going on in there? In their feelings and intentions. And let's just get one final tarot card from Spirit as to what you should be focusing on at this time. We have memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment. Control, see? Control. Release the need to control situations. Balance, yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Transformation, see? So again, this is the choice that is in front of this person, what they are reflecting on, what they're trying to decide, because again, they have built moments with you that are very deeply important to them. Right now, they might be reliving those moments on repeat as well. Like I said, you have affected this person very deeply. You have punctured through their surface mask that they wear in the world. You've gotten under their skin. And that is why they've been trying very hard to control their emotions, control the extremes, control the conflict. They're trying very hard to balance this out within themselves. And again, they are looking at a major decision point right now. to make their intentions clear. Are they going to allow this love to transform them? Are they willing to take that risk? Are they going to be able to find the balance? That's where they're sitting at right now. Okay, that is the inflection point where they are sitting. So if this resonates and you want actual clarity on what's going on between you and your person, so we can take a look at where could this possibly go? What are some steps you can take? Is there anything that can be done from your side? Where is this naturally flowing to? Then I highly recommend you have the either live reading or the video recorded reading with me. Wow, this is your last message from Spirit, and look, beautiful confirmation that there is a lover's energy here. There is an energy of connection here. So just allow yourself to feel this. Let it come into you. It's a beautiful energy. And I would say cheer yourself up as well with this cheer up card. Just let it be, let it flow. And if you want answers, then the reading links, the links to private readings are in the box below. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I have used in this reading, they are also at Amazon FBA with free shipping at a great price. Again, links in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. It really helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal. Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. So let's see, what are their feelings and intentions towards you? We'll start with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. That one just flipped over, so we'll take it. And at the end, we'll also be looking at what Spirit wishes for you to focus on. Coming apart. Abundance. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. Opportunity knocks, go for it. Okay. So I feel like your person, there's something out of alignment between their external life currently, like what does their life setup look like, versus their internal life, what it is that they deeply feel, hold, and find to be very important. And that is why I feel like this person right now is struggling, because I feel like the internal pressure within them is just increasing. I feel like they are becoming daily more and more aware that they are stuck in some sort of limbo. There's like this middle ground that they are trying to operate in, but it's extremely taxing or extremely distressing and uncomfortable to their internal system. So what I mean by that is that right now they are out of alignment between what they emotionally feel for you and what their outside life actually looks like. They've been trying to stay in that middle ground where they keep the outside life happy and keep you happy and be able to have both. But there's an internal cost that you have to pay for that. and that cost keeps going up. So this could be, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. Whenever I say third party situation, I mean any kind of life or external situation that is making this person not able to fully commit to you or not able to fully move forward with you, whatever that could be. That is why I feel like right now in their feelings and intentions, they don't even know what they should intend because they feel like they are slowly coming apart inside. And for many of you, this person may be very good at not showing that to you. Whatever deep internal conflict they might be going through, for many of you, this person is good at hiding it. When they're with you, they may act normal, but you might see the cracks in them through little comments that they make. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you should definitely be more observant, listen more carefully to the things this person says, especially if your person is the type who is good at hiding their conflict to a certain extent. They try to act normal outside. They try to act like they're not bothered, but inside they are. And the way that you will notice is through certain comments that kind of leak through them. You know, certain things where it's like every human being, like you're not a robot. You can't perfectly hide your true emotions or your true conflict. Things are going to come out. And I feel like this person is slowly coming apart in that sense, okay? The pressure is building in this person. For some of you, the pressure can also be around money issues, okay? So they might be conflicted right now or not fully able to move forward with you because of a sense of financial loss. Either they feel like they might lose financially because there are certain decisions that need to be made. You know, that could be decisions around leaving another relationship, leaving a marriage, the financial consequences of that, maybe leaving a different living arrangement. If it's long distance, it could be like the financial consequences of leaving the city that they live in order to be closer to you. It could be family financial obligations, but there's something here where part of that internal pressure that is building up has to do with some sort of financial fallout for this person that they are afraid of in terms of their long-term stability. And that is why many of you might be experiencing that this person deeply, deeply loves you. They act like it, they speak about it, but still you always feel like around their heart there is still a type of fog. So you might be getting mixed signals from this person. You might be feeling like their emotions feel blocked. You might be feeling a push-pull, hot, cold, on, off from this person in their behavior, even though inside, in terms of their feelings, they could be very consistent. So for some of you, you might be dealing with a type of pain right now in this connection where you feel like their emotions are clear. You're not wondering if this person loves you. You know that they love you, but that's not the problem. They are not inconsistent in their love. They can come across as inconsistent in their behavior towards you in terms of coming forward and moving forward. That's the reason why there's a sense of fogginess around this person. There's, like I said, they're trying to live in some sort of a middle space, but that middle space that they've been living in with you is shrinking. Okay, so they're asking themselves, there's an opportunity here to fully choose you, to fully choose moving forward with you. Yes, that comes with risks. Yes, that comes with certain things that they're going to have to let go of. But are they willing to go for this opportunity? Because the opportunity is real love. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions? King of Wands, Three of Wands, the Devil, King of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Oh, this totally makes sense. Okay. So look at the very deep emotions that this person feels for you. They're coming through both King of Wands and King of Cups energy. Okay. So this tells us that this person's feelings for you run incredibly deep. They're both tied to deep emotion as well as deep passion. So there's something very special about what you bring out in this person. You don't just bring out their love and their emotions, you also bring out a very deep passion within them to do more, to be more, to live up to what you inspire within them. That's why I feel like this is a combination of, yes, the love is there, the deep sense of romance, connection. This is an eternal love. This is an epic love. That is there. But look at what it comes with. It comes with a constant pressure, not from you, but from life and from what's going on in this connection. It comes with a constant pressure to act. So this person right now is sitting in the deep kind of sense of conflict and discomfort around, this is not just about love. This is about love that is pushing me into taking action. Now, whether that action is leaving another relationship, leaving another physical living situation, leaving a family situation, leaving a particular job or a city, there is pressure to act. There's pressure to put your money or your action where your mouth is. To not just say, oh, I love you, you're the love of my life. Okay, but what about what's actually going to happen from there? So this person, I feel like they've been trying to delay this decision. But again, there's only so long that this decision can be delayed because the pressure is building. And it's becoming very, very difficult for them. And that's why we're getting the Ten of Swords and the Devil here as the central energy. Wherever they are stuck right now, wherever their fears are keeping them from taking action, it's not helping. As in, sometimes people can stay stuck in their fears for a very long time. And at some point they feel comfortable in that fear. I feel like this person has crossed over now. Like the fear is not a form of comfort anymore. It's becoming a form of stress and pressure. The fear is no longer working for them as an excuse to stay stuck. So they're starting to see their own lack of action as toxic. And that is bringing up shame. Okay, that is bringing up a sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing myself more clearly now. I'm seeing the fact that I allow myself to be stuck somewhere that I don't need to be stuck. I'm seeing now that I'm allowing money and fear around money to derail my heart, to take me in a different direction from my heart. So part of this coming apart energy from this person is also them starting to see themselves as, I'm making the wrong decisions. Or if they're not acting at all, they're saying, I'm not choosing at all. I'm choosing to stay stuck and not make any decision. And that is also equally toxic. So this is why I feel like they're starting to see themselves more critically. Like, wait a second, why am I doing this? Why am I resisting taking action? Why am I resisting moving forward? Am I going to let this love go completely? Am I going to be okay with losing this love? Wow, very powerful energy coming through here. Pressure building up. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions? And let's get a final tarot card on what is it that Spirit wishes you to focus on in this time, group 2. Runner, escape from emotion and confusion. Forgive, peaceful mind and heart, freedom from the past. Alone, abandoned, lonely, and lost. Settling, scarcity, insecurity, lack of faith. Okay. So see how, again, to me, this is all about the feeling of pressure and tension building up in this person. The more with this 3 of Wands, the more they are delaying, the more they are not making progress or making a decision to move forward, to actually show that they have choice, right? The more they're saying to themselves, oh, I don't have a choice. I have to kind of stay where I am. I have to stay stuck. I have to be, I've made certain choices. I've done, like, all these excuses are becoming very isolating for this person. Okay, all the excuses that they're making to stay where they are starting to lose their power. And what it's actually starting to feel like is, I am settling for less. I'm settling for unhappiness. I'm settling for misery. I'm not choosing love. I'm not choosing a happier, better life. So isn't it interesting how the devil's energy is the central energy for your reading, group 2? Because I feel like this energy of feeling like you are stuck in your own toxic loop is defining this entire experience for this person. But before, they were able to deny it, okay? But slowly, slowly, they're coming apart from the fact that you cannot lie to yourself anymore. And the more they lie to themselves, the more alone they're going to feel. So they've been really trying to run from this. There's a huge tower moment realization coming to this person that they are the owner of themselves, allowing for toxic things in their life to stay. Whereas, like, good things are on their way out, including you. Like, you're not going to have patience forever to stick around. You're going to run from them at some point because they keep running from themselves. So there's a sense of, needing to get to a place where they forgive themselves for the poor choices that they've made so that they themselves can move forward. So if this resonates for you as a general reading, but you want to go in deep on your person and see where this could possibly be leading, what result this is going towards, what are they specifically thinking, what are they wanting to decide, and what you can do in terms of taking steps towards helping this resolution, then I highly suggest you do a personal reading with me, either live or video recorded. The links are in the box below. And what Spirit wants you to focus on is 10 of Pentacles. So you focus on building your own life, okay? Focus on your abundance, your clarity, the goodness of your own life, okay? So again, if you'd like private readings, links are in the box. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are excellent price. Amazon FBA with free shipping. Make sure you check it all out. And please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here. This crystal. As well as Virgo, Pisces, Aries, and Libra. Let's see, what are their feelings and intentions towards you? So we'll start with oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And at the end, we'll also be looking at what Spirit wishes you to focus on. Encouragement, growth, bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration. Choices, make the best choices. Okay. So this is very interesting. And I am getting a bit of a similar energy to group 2. But what I feel like is that you probably are not seeing the extent to which you are influencing this person, group 3. I feel like this person's feelings for you are not just romantic, intimate, passionate. There's another deeper layer to their feelings for you that I believe you probably don't see as much because maybe the romance hides it. But I feel like there's something about you in the way that you influence this person with the way that you live your life, group 3. And it's making this person feel both uncomfortable as well as good. So there's like two energies at play in this person right now in terms of their feelings and intentions. One part is that your love for them, the way you treat them, the way you show up for them, makes them feel deeply, deeply seen, connected, loved, nurtured, and encouraged. Okay, so you are a shining light to this person. They know deep down and in their heart and in their soul that you want the best for them. That you are not selfish, you're not trying to get something from them, that you truly want them to be happy. Okay, so that's one part of that energy. But the other part of that energy is that the part that you don't see is that who you are and how you live your life and how you treat them is putting the pressure on them to meet you at that level. And they don't feel that that's where they're at. So this love, this growing love between the two of you is pushing them to grow. But this person, for many of you, may not be fully ready or willing to grow to the extent that they feel like they should in order to make better choices in their life that really do include what kind of life they want with you. So that's why we're getting this bluff, pretending, mask, and exaggeration energy. I feel like this person right now, not that they're bluffing you or wearing some sort of like serious mask. I don't think that's what it is. But I feel like what this energy is saying is that you are influencing them deeper than what you understand. Right now, they are not showing you the level and the depth of how much you are influencing and affecting them. Because I think if they did, it makes them feel very uncomfortable, not because of you, but because of what it is showing them about their own life. So right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is someone who is living a life that is not fully in alignment with you and where you are in your life. Okay, so the love, the connection is there, the passion is there, everything when the two of you are together and alone feels good. But when the two of you are outside in the real world, there's something about the difference between your life and their life that isn't quite aligning. And that is what Spirit is telling me is like a pain gap for your person. The more they see that the choices you make are different from the choices that they make, and that the choices that you have made in your life have led you somewhere good and positive and strong, and maybe some of the choices that they've made in their life have led to feeling trapped, feeling obligated, feeling pressured by their life circumstances or people in their life that are not you. But there's something there where they're starting to feel like, you know what, I feel limited in this life that I am living right now, the choices that I'm making that are outside of you, group 3. But growing pains are definitely pain, right? Like there's like this sense of, I need to grow, I need to evolve, I need to do better. I'm not making great choices. And part of the choices that they're not making, I think, is the choice to fully, again, align with you and where you're at. There's something out of alignment in your two worlds right now. And that is probably why you might be experiencing challenges right now. You might be feeling, like there's obstacles. There's a sense of like, we're not on the same page, even though we love each other. Why are we not on the same page? So there's a disconnect here that is applying growing pressure to this person to either keep bluffing and keeping that mask on, pretending everything's okay, or actually growing and making different choices. What else is going on in their feelings and intentions? Nine of Pentacles. Judgment. Six of Cups. The High Priestess. The Magician. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. See? Again, here is the beautiful bond. The central energy here is Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy. Deep, beautiful bond between you two. Wouldn't be surprised if you feel like it's a past life connection, because there's a deep sense of recognition, like you guys recognize each other. You guys truly feel each other. You feel like you know each other very deeply. You feel like there's like a enduring, almost unbreakable bond between the two of you. No matter how many like issues have come up, no matter what disagreements have come up, there seems to be a very deep bond. It feels very unbreakable. And even if you've been through cycles of, rupture, repair, separation, pause, you guys always come back to each other. There's this cycle, like a circle that just keeps happening. You guys can never fully quit each other. You guys can never fully let go of each other. You don't want to, okay? But this is the central energy where that bond is so strong. But this person is struggling with this Nine of Pentacles. They're struggling with independence. There's something in their life that makes them not completely free or independent. There's choices that this person is making that is keeping them stuck and bound. And they need to wear that mask to kind of excuse the stuckness. Okay? But that's why I'm saying there's something about the way you live your life, because I think they see you as the Nine of Pentacles. They see you as somebody who has worked really hard, somebody who has built their own little nest, somebody who has gone out and achieved their goals, and there's something within them that feels like they have been stuck in not being able to do the same. So that this is what I mean. And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is a confirmation that you affect this person just by living your life. It's not even that you're trying to teach them anything. It's not even that you're trying to, talk them into something or guide them or anything like that. It's just the way you have lived your life, and you are continuing to live your life every day, that is inspiring and influencing this person to grow. But I feel like they are afraid of that growth. There's a part of them that is resisting that growth because it takes work. It takes being honest with yourself, and it takes being willing to start your life all over again. For some of you, this person would definitely need to click a reset button on their life if they truly wish to be with you. And sometimes holding on to those old patterns, those old identities, is actually less painful than starting new. So if you are experiencing a stuck energy with this person right now, group 3, it is because they know that they could have a brand new life here. But it's going to require a lot of growth, change, different choices. And sometimes holding on to the old identity, even though it feels old and stuck and not necessarily that good, feels safer. I feel like this person, unfortunately, up till now has chosen safety over renewal, safety over doing something new, having a new life, pressing that reinvention button. Wanting to reinvent themselves feels very scary to this person, because they know that in order to do that, they're going to have to activate the magician's energy within themselves. They're going to have to choose differently. They're going to have to figure out how to use their skills better in the world. If they don't have those skills, especially because, we're getting the Nine of Pentacles, so there might be an issue around money. Well, they're going to have to develop those skills. They're going to have to grow. They're going to have to do something different. Maybe it's career. Maybe it's life path. Maybe it's getting out of a bad marriage. Maybe it's getting out of a living situation. All of those things are an old identity that this person is holding on to, but it's keeping them stuck, and it's keeping them fully away from having a life with you. And they also know with this High Priestess energy that you see through all of it. You are extremely intuitive, group 3. You are extremely spiritually powerful. You see through all of the mask, the pretense, whatever, that they're trying to kind of put up. They know that you see through it. But you don't call them out because you are compassionate. You might call them out in small ways, but you don't ever really force them to look at themselves in the mirror in a way that is like really difficult for them. You are gentle, you are compassionate, you try to help, but you're not trying to force a decision or force a change. And that makes you even more powerful and even more influential to this person. So what else is going on in their feelings and intentions? And let's get one tarot card on what Spirit wants you to focus on. See, material world, Nine of Pentacles. There's something here around that big, see, these are all money, work, abundance, choices cards. 5D. Very deep connection along with that Six of Cups. Very similar energy right here. Fresh start. New opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance. Wow. Okay. So see how big this is becoming in this person's mind and heart. And this is very interesting because I feel like there is a direct correlation here between each tarot card and the oracle card that came underneath it, right? So here we have Nine of Pentacles, you have material world, money, career, status. This is important to this person. There's something here where, like I said, your worlds are not fully aligning right now. This person sees the disconnect between who you are abundantly in the world, whether it's your work, your living situation, the choices you're making, your goals, There's something that is not in alignment here, and they know judgment. In order to have a new life or a new reset, they're going to have to change what their goals are. So they might be operating from an old kind of plan, or a plan that is now outdated, something that is not making them money or is not giving them the abundance they thought that they were going to get. There's something about their plans being derailed. And look at the Six of Cups with the 5D right here. This shows us that there is a very deep connection. Like I said, it could be past life, if you believe in that. You don't have to. But either way, there is this deep intuitive connection between the two of you. You are very deeply connected. You can feel each other. You recognize each other. You communicate at a very deep level. It's almost like you know what the other person is thinking and feeling. You don't have to explain anything to each other. And that is why there's this sense of, I could choose a fresh start here, but it would require me to truly grow in a very big way. Very big way. Okay, so if this resonates for you and you'd like to go deeper on how this can play out in your relationship, what is going to happen next, what decision could this person make, and what action steps or steps you could do in terms of your behavior to reach a resolution, then I highly recommend that you do the live reading or the video recorded reading with me. All of the links are in the box below. So what does Spirit want you to focus on? The Hierophant. Okay, so focus on your own knowledge. Focus on your own understanding and trust the way you see and understand the situation. Don't let it confuse you. Just follow your own inner guidance. Okay, so again, livetarot.com/readings for private readings. Links to the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading are below for Amazon FBA free shipping. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for being here and for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one.